this is so beautiful. This is so perfect. This is
Rosh Hashanah described in a spoonful. And we're back.
We're back.
We're back to the next episode of Wine and Spice. And before we go any further, I have two shout outs for you guys. The first one is to Shauly's. Come check this out. This is a beautiful Frenched rack of baby lamb. Two things in BoroPark that will be by your house within 3 minutes after you call them. It's Hatsula and Shauly's.
That's true.
And the second shout out of the day goes to somebody called Friedman. We don't know him, but he asked us for this episode to make a rack of lamb. So here you have it, and you let us know what you want to see in the coming episodes, because today we're going to be making for Rosh Hashanah a beautiful rack of lamb with a fig sauce with balsamic vinegar and some fresh pomegranates, which pulls together the Rosh Kevas that we eat on Rosh Hashanah and all the shechiyuni fruits that we have in there. Let's get started. First things first, we're going to take our knife and we're going to cut some cross sections. So like that, when we sear it, we're going to get a nice rendering of the fats. It's Frenched. See, Shauly cleaned up the bones, beautiful. So all we got to do, we don't want to go into the meat. We just want to score the fats on the top. And now we go the other way.
So you do it like tic-tac-toe?
Yeah. So like that, when we sear it in the pan, it's going to give much more space for the heat to go in and render out that fats. Now let's go cooking. We got a medium-high heat. We're gonna let the pan get hot. We're gonna drizzle in some olive oil, Clos Mesorah olive oil, and then we're gonna sear the meat on all sides to brown it. We're not cooking it here. We're just browning the meat, and then comes the fun part. Stay tuned. Pan is hot. Olive oil is in. Just get a nice coating on the bottom. Fat side down, all right? Now we just want to get a nice sear all around all sides to get that caramelization. Then we're going to season it and bake it. It's going to be awesome.
I love the smell. When I smell this, I think I can eat it already.
So let's give it a check. So it's about 1 to 3 minutes on each side. And look at that. It's beautifully rendered down the fat. We got nice color going on. We're gonna do the bottom side, like I said, about 1 to 3 minutes. Now, Moishe brought up the fact about the smell. There's a lot of people that get thrown off from this smell, and there's a lot of people that love it because this is something that you're used to. But if you get a good piece of lamb and you cook it nicely and you add, like we're gonna be doing, some balsamic vinegar, some figs, some pea puree, you're not only masking the flavor, you're complementing it, so you're not only tasting lamb.
I love the smell.
Right.
Well, for people that drink French wine are a little used to the smell, you get that on the nose. But you have to get used to it. Once you bite into it, you get past the smell, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, it's really phenomenal, and especially, like you said, we're gonna pair it with a good wine, pair it with a good balsamic glaze like we're gonna make with some figs and stuff. It does, like I said, it doesn't mask the flavor, it enhances
I'll tell you the truth, I'm always excited when I'm sit with people and we order lamb and they're like, I don't like it because you can never eat enough lamb, right? You could probably polish this off, right?
I think so.
Unfortunately, we both love lamb, so you have a serious problem.
So like we said, we're gonna do both sides. Let's check the bottom. See, you got a beautiful caramelization. I'm gonna hold it up a little bit so the bottom gets even. Just like that, all sides. Be careful, it does spray and everything in the kitchen is hot. Let's flip it on the side for 1 second. And let's get the other side going. So, there we have it. Shut the oil, fire off, onto a rack. Now, if you want to make a real delicious potatoes, This lamb fat and olive oil over here is clean, pure heaven. Take some potatoes, throw it in there, and get it going. I'm gonna put on this ventilation before the smoke alarm goes off and cheers us on, but let's go back to that area and let's coat this lamb.
Okay, so we're opening up the Tanat. It's a big, bold, beautiful wine. I think it will pair perfectly. And the reason why now, because we got it in a year and a half ago and we were sitting with it. I didn't recommend it to a lot of people because I thought that it needs time. This was harvest in 2022. Tanat is a grape that originally it comes from France. In Uruguay, it's now like one of the main grapes. This was made in California. It's different, but very bold and very powerful, and I think it will fit perfectly with our beautiful Rosh Hashanah meal. So I want to air it out meanwhile that you are, how do you say, spicing it up? Or
that works, we're gonna spice it
works.
up.
So just to show Mechi that I'm also doing something here.
Because it's we.
Because it's
So we're not going to be tasting this now. We're just going to let it air. So by the time we're done with this,
exactly,
we're going to be
yes,
going to be aerated and
yes,
have its time to breathe, as they say. Put this on any yontif table. Rosh Hashanah sick is
it's gorgeous,
beautiful.
Yeah, perfect. We'll set the wine over here.
So, lamb is there. We're going to start off with Tuscanini's balsamic glaze. Now, lamb, figs, and balsamic are a very common match. A lot of recipes out there on the internet, and the reason for that is because the lamb brings that gamey, the balsamic brings that acidity, and the figs bring sweetness. So all together, you take a bite with those three ingredients together, and it's gonna be awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the Pinch Hungry Ribeye Rub. This is a rub that goes on all steaks, all chops, everything. It's a lot of herbs and it has a lot of flavor, but it's not going to add any new flavors like the teriyaki or the chimichurri. We're not looking to insert new flavors. We want to have just a clean slate and let the meat talk for itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and season it nicely. And the same goes for the backside. Make sure everything's coated. All right, now I'm gonna grab our balsamic glaze.
There's a few different flavors.
They have caramel, they have raspberry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go just like that. Give it a nice coat. And this is also going to act as a binder for our next step, which is going to be toasted sesame seeds.
So how did you toast it? Oh, you just bought.
You can buy toasted, or you can buy non-toasted and toast it in a frying pan.
Why toast it?
The flavors are stronger. When you toast it, the oil, the sesame oil that's naturally in there comes out, and it's just really nice. And because a lot of people don't use nuts on Rosh Hashanah, we decided not to go with the pistachio and the herb. We decided to go with this. So,
as long as it's we.
I'm quiet. And we'll do the same thing with this side. Brush it on nicely. All right, let's do this. I want to make sure everything is nicely covered. And that's going to be our crust. Let's finish up the top side. I like to start with the back side. So like that, I'm finishing off where I want to go into the oven. So we seasoned it, we glazed it, and we crusted it with our sesame seeds. So now that we're getting into a little more high-end meats and stuff that are a little more expensive, and you want to have it perfect, especially like we'll discuss later, how to prepare it before Yontif and then just warm it up on Yontif, you want to be pretty much certain where your temperature is. So I got over here, it's an external thermometer with a beautiful gauge. It tells you exactly what the probe is at now. So now the probe is at 73, and we want to get to 135. 135 is mid-rear. And then once we take it out of the oven, we're gonna let it carry over cook. So it's gonna come to 140, 145, which is a beautiful medium, which is perfect for that.
For people that are not in the kitchen, carry over cook is...
Which means that once you take it out of the oven, it's still cooking for another 10 minutes. So we want it to cook out of the oven slowly till it reaches its temperature. So it doesn't reach its temperature and then cook a little further. I'll put a link in the bottom for this. It's just a good thing to have. This stays outside of the oven. Has a magnet, it has a stand, it's got a timer, and this goes into the oven, the wire. So what you want to do is, come here, check this out. You want to go into the thickest part of the meat, because that's where you want to register where you're up to. So we're going to take our probe on one side, stick it in right there until the bend, which means we are now at the center. So the reading of this thermometer, as you see right now, it's going 77. So the center of our meat is now 77, and that's great because we don't want cold meat, right? You take it right out of the fridge and you put it in there. We don't want it cold because then the cooking time on the outside is going to be fast because it's cold, but the inside is still going to be freezing. We want it 77 is a beautiful temperature. Now follow me to the oven. It's preheated on 350. Let's show you how we do this. So we go into the oven, middle shelf, 350. Now we close the oven on the wire, put that down there, and now the thermometer inside is slowly going to go up from 77 to reach the 135 temperature.
So you're not looking at minutes now, you're looking at temperature.
Now we're looking at temperature because we want to get accurate. We want that center at 135. In the meantime, while that's going nice and slow, we're not burning it, we're going nice and slow. It's going to be juicy and delicious. We're going to make a little fig and balsamic glaze. You like
to do a little, yeah.
Like my little pot?
You took it from your daughter?
It's from our toy set. Hey, it's Rosh Hashanah. New beginnings, new ideas, new flavors, new spices, new wines.
New people in the kitchen.
New people in the kitchen, yes. I'm gonna put this on low. So we got Tuscanini balsamic glaze. And we got a whole bunch of diced up sweet figs, which we diced up real small. So the sweetness of the figs and the tartness of the balsamic glaze, we're not gonna cook this. We're just gonna warm it through, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with some of our figs. That should be enough for what we're serving. Just gonna heat it up a little bit. Why make a big frying pan dirty if you can make a small one? It's easier to wash.
This is unbelievable. It will change everything you think about vinegar. So this is actually made in the same town where Ferrari, the famous Ferrari car, is coming from. So that's the combination. It's fast cars and slow food.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really nice. And I love the fact they have now also, I saw Tuscanini has balsamic spray.
Yes.
So they put in a spray form, which is very nice for certain like salads and stuff. But this glaze to me it's beautiful. It's perfect flavor and it has the perfect texture. And look at that, it's caramelizing nicely around our figs, which we're gonna use at the end to sweeten it's gonna go so nicely with that gamey lamb.
So you think like fig is a little underrated?
I don't think it's underrated. I think we don't sell it all year, so we have what to make a shechioni on Rosh Hashanah.
It's true, but we can find other things if people will eat it all year. So do you use fig all year?
Honestly, not really. No, not really, because it's not readily available all year round in the groceries. You can't find figs in the major supermarkets all year round. So just for reference, we put it in around 104, so it's 134, approximately a half an hour. A timer is going to give us exactly. Check it out. It reached 135. Now we're going to take it out.
It's the same alarm clock that you were used to when you were 15 years old to wake you up 6:30 to go to school. But now
it's a better sound.
It's a better sound.
So now we had that 135. We want it to go to 140. So we're going to let it sit over here. It's calm. It's carry over cooking. This is what it's happening. We could. The lamb has rested. And Moishe is...
I'm very excited because we usually make lamb, and I think a lot of people do too. We buy the separate
You buy
packs.
chops.
But you just showed me how It's not simple, but it's doable.
It's very doable, and
do it
especially
like a whole-
if you have a readable thermometer like this that goes in the oven and you can watch it and you know which temperature you want to get to. But let's stop talking. Let's cut it open. Wow. That is a beautiful medium. Perfect on the inside. So what I'm going to do for us, we're going to cut it into a double chop, just like that. That is so beautiful. Juicy, perfect. Let's plate this up. So over here, I have an English pea puree. English peas is green peas that you buy in the freezer.
The long ones?
No, the ready peeled,
okay.
the one that comes in a bag. I took the green peas, I blanched it. I took hot water from the kettle, blanched it, strained it, put it into a blender, Clos Mesorah olive oil, salt, and a little honey. And I blended it down till it's nice and creamy. And this is going to be an awesome texture, awesome flavor that's going to complement the lamb really nicely. We're going to go in a little heavy on this because it's going to be right there. Just like so. Now, take our chop, place it down in the middle.
Oh, wow.
Now this is a yontif dish if I've ever seen one. So now let's finish
I
it
love
up.
how you doubled it down.
Yes. We're gonna finish it up. We got some two, different color figs. Place it down right there. We got some fresh pomegranates. Just like that. We're gonna do a dash of this delicious fig jam right on top.
Maggie never disappoints us.
Is a beautiful lamb and fig dish that you can serve at home, and you can feel like it's a brand new you that just learned how to cook. And you can bring this out to your guests, to your family, and they will lick their fingers. We're gonna try this out.
dive into it.
We're gonna definitely try this out now. Let's clear off.
So we have this beautiful decanter with the tanat, and let's try it. Look at this beautiful dish. Gemaakt de bruggen.
Oh yeah, more than once.
Through the nose.
Oh, that's rich. That is rich.
Huh?
That is rich. That is gonna be nice with the lamb, with the pea mousse. That is a very heavy yet delicious wine.
I love how the wine didn't lose its acidity and tannin. It mellowed down. I'm excited. This is perfect for Rosh Hashanah, for Rosh Hashanah. With this dish, get the tinat, get a rack of lamb by Shauly, get the pinch spices, the Clos Mesorah olive oil.
Now let's eat.
I'm starting from here.
Oh yeah. So get a piece of lamb,
I got a piece of lamb.
put a little bit puree on it.
Okay.
Take a little bit of the fig jam
A little bit of the fig jam.
and some pomegranates.
Sorry. Okay.
Now that's the bite. That's the money shot right there. Cheers.
Look at mine.
And beautiful.
Wow.
Such nice flavors.
You know what? I always think, and I watch you cook, and I have my own opinions in my head. And I thought, you know what? The fig is sweet. You put honey in the
A little bit of honey in the pea mousse.
in the pea mousse, and I thought maybe it's gonna be, a drop too sweet. This is so beautiful. This is so perfect. This is
Rosh Hashanah described in a spoonful.
wow. It's a ala shechiyuni too. And for a lot of people, the peas is shechiyuni too. Mm-hmm. Maggie, Wow.
So we can be busy going on and on for eating over
I
here.
forgot that we're still on camera.
We could go on and eating for another 10 minutes over here. But
Wow.
I want to tell you guys a couple of things. Number one, you can make this in the oven prior to Rosh Hashanah. If you don't want to be busy with it on Rosh Hashanah, you want to sit by the table like a king and a queen, like everybody else, cook it to 135, take it out, put it away in the fridge, take it out Rosh Hashanah morning, and then pop it in the oven for 10, 15 to 20 minutes. You want to warm it up. It doesn't have to be boiling hot. This is not boiling hot right now. It's nice. It's not room temperature, a little warmer than room temperature, but it is delicious. You can rewarm it easily and bring it up to 10. That's number one. For the thermostat, we'll post it below. It gives you a confidence, just like the flavors of the spices, just like the olive oil, gives you that confidence in the kitchen that you're gonna be the master chef of your house. That thermostat gives you that confidence to know where your lamb is, at what temperature it is at any time of the day. And for all the people out there watching and making it, from us, from we at Wine and Spice, have an amazing, happy, healthy New Year.
Beautiful. It's been over a year since we've done the episodes. Thank you so much for watching, and we get so many messages and I love it. I know sometimes people think, so many people are sending a message. I'm not going to send a message. Every message counts. Thank you for the guy that recommended the lamb, the Friedman guy that recommended the lamb so I can have a good lunch even prior to Rosh Hashanah. Let us know how the lamb came out and have a wonderful New Year's. Shuna Toivu.
Shani l'rosh, v'lo l'zonav. Like an adult lollipop.